It's interesting how your values and opinions can change in a matter of like a year or two. Last year, I wanted I wanted a lot of material possessions. I wanted to make tons of money with the intention of helping others, helping myself the most, and acquiring stuff and making sure that people that doubted me regret it or something. Even if I haven't read any like different books, I haven't gotten any new knowledge. As I walk through my own journey, I change my way of seeing things. I don't want to make that much money right now. If you asked me 10 months ago, or maybe a year ago, that wouldn't be the answer. I don't know how things change without having new information. No, there is not. It's not possible. But I don't remember how I changed my opinions. I don't think I got comfortable anyways because I do make more money than I used to make before. I don't work as much as I used to before. My work day is probably gonna be 5 hours at most. I socialize a lot more with people and I value connection a lot more with people. Also, for my friendships, if I speak to my previous version 2 years ago, he wouldn't accept anyone if they weren't like a business owner, if they didn't have big aspirations to become successful. It's like I changed my way of seeing good relationships. I changed the metric that I use, and I've changed at the same time the metric for success for me. And I'm not sure how to explain the transition because it happened naturally. I was I think I just stopped watching that much YouTube. I think I stopped watching that many other people share their opinions on success. Like when you only surround yourself with people that are success obsessive, and the only thing that I think about is money and being successful, you're gonna become like them. I'm not saying that's bad, I'm not saying that's good, I'm just saying that objectively that's the case. And I think I was just watching a lot of people that were in this kind of space, and they switched. Some of them switched. The way that they were doing content was only to make money from it, and they were trying to attract people that had the same values as them: business success, money, women, and abundance. And I just stopped consuming content. I stopped watching other people, I stopped caring about what other people thought success was, and I was just by myself. And I was riding my scooter, I was reading my books. It isn't Reading books is a form of getting new knowledge from someone else, but I didn't watch any, how do you say, like content that is trying to get and hook your attention. That's YouTube videos, that's Instagram shorts. Those are created by people, yes, with the intention of helping, but mainly with the intention of them making money from it. And a lot of the time they have to be like, they have to shape their own opinions in the way that they know is going to get clicks. I was doing that also for YouTube, even though like I didn't get much views. I tried and I watched tutorials of how to speak, how to shape your opinion in a way that other people are gonna get offended, because that's good for clicks, that is good for watch time. And when I stopped consuming this type of stuff, I got a lot more relaxed. I got a lot more satisfied with what I had, and at the same time I still tried to make more money because I know it's important. You can kind of not change your opinion on money because it's not, you cannot make money not important. That's you cannot do that in this day and age. But the way I was putting it on a pedestal, and it was the only thing that I was thinking about, I think is good because it made me make progress a lot faster than I probably would have if I didn't value success and progress and money that much, because that's the only thing that I focused on for 12 hours a day. I think now I'm just privileged to have made some money to be able to travel and spend more time socializing, going out, hanging out. I still don't do any of the bad habits that I didn't do before, like drinking alcohol and smoking. I even stopped eating any processed foods, like any processed foods for I think it was 3 or 4 months. After that, I continued, but I did get some sweets. I did get some baked stuff. I stopped my streak of 3 months without any processed food. But what I'm trying to say is that I still have the same values. I still think you need to be a productive person. I still think you should stop your bad habits. I still think you should work every day hard on your goals. But what I'm saying is my goals changed when I stopped watching irritating content. That's how I'm gonna call it. It's good content in the way that it's for a person that is down bad and doesn't have any goals, aspirations, doesn't make any money, or are stuck in a 9 to 5. I think it's good for them to watch those kinds of stuff because that's gonna get them motivated or at least hooked up onto something else. But after you already start making money, you can decide for your own metric of success what you want to do. And I think for me, I never felt like it was truly in my heart that I wanted to make so much money because I never knew what to do with it. Like I was making a go, what is it, a go poster or something where you write down your goals. You also even create images or you pick it up from Google. You try to imagine your life when you have all your goals, and it was very hard for me. I don't know why, but when I'm creating my kind of PDF, my kind of document with my goals, it always felt unnatural to put unnatural to put the numbers that I wanted to make, unnatural to put the house that I wanted to be in, because I've never had aspiration, or I never truly felt like I wanted to have a big house. But I just felt like I had to continue the image of, nah, you need to make money, you need to have a big house, you need to have a fast car, you need to have a beautiful woman. I'm not saying those things are bad, but I don't think it was me that put those goals into me, if you know what I mean. I think I was just taking goals from other people and applying them to me, even though I'm not that kind of person. It's not in my character, in my heart, to want those things, but I forced myself to want them because it felt easy. It felt easy to just watch other people want it, and my monkey brain activates, okay, I want this too because I'm gonna get accepted into this kind of group because I want the same thing, I say the same stuff, and yeah, it's strange. But I feel a lot more content now with life. I feel a lot happier with life. Like, it's before, it was literally like bumps, up and down, up and down, up and down. This failed, oh no, I didn't manage to make that amount of money this month, or I failed at this goal. I'm getting anxious. I'm switching up my goals. Now I'm trying to bulk up. Now I'm trying to cut. Because why? Because I'm looking at other people's opinions of what they think success should look like in the terms of body. Because I've always felt anxious and insecure about being skinny, because I've been skinny my whole life since I was a child. Since I was, I think at age 16, I started going to the gym and I started putting up more muscle and more like weight on me. But before that, I always felt skinny. I always felt like I was the smallest person in my neighborhood, in my class, and whatever. So I think this just got hooked into my something to want to be big, even though I don't think I really want to. I like my body and I like my functionality. I like my body for its leanness, but every time I watch other people say that they want to be big and say that you should be big as a man, I kind of agree, but I kind of say, but I do like my body. I do want to get bigger. If I can slip my fingers and be bigger, I would do that. So it's like contradicting myself, but I don't even know what I want anymore. and because you're listening to other people and their goals and their like perception of what you should be too much, and you contradict yourself because you don't know what to believe in, even if it's in your head. You have one goal, you want to be lean, you want to be functional, you want to have mobility, and on the other side you want to be big, you want to be strong. I don't know how this works. It's creating, how is it called, cognitive dissonance, where you have two beliefs that are kind of the same, but you have two beliefs, they're not the same, they're on the same topic, and you feel like you're putting on masks for whichever opinion suits you better in the kind of situation you're in. So for example, if someone starts talking to me about, bro, I like being lean, I like being able to do pull-ups or muscle-ups, I like being able to be functional with my body, and I say, yeah bro, me too, but when I talk with someone that says I want to be big, I want to bulk up and stuff, I change my opinions to suit the kind of person I'm talking to. It's strange, and I was doing this a lot. So yeah, now I'm much more content and I'm much more like firm on my beliefs. I haven't changed in quite a while. You know? Don't ask me how I decided to start a YouTube video again. I just, yeah, it just happened.